To install the grid charger, we first need to remove the BCM and the MCM. So the grid charger goes where the BCM was. So the grid charger is going to slide into here. So take this 2x2 connector, put it through the hole in the metal there. And then that is where our grid charger is going. And so what we need to do is figure out where these two holes line up with the bottom portion of this metal. If you'll look, this has a flared edge here. We're going to be drilling holes in the flat section at the bottom. So what you want to do is line this wire up with the center of the hole in the metal here, which is also where this point is there. So we're going to put that about right here. And then we're going to take a pencil and draw where our holes are going to be. When we remove this, you can see where we need to drill those holes. Now, in this case, my holes are kind of right on this edge here, which is not where we're going to put them. So we'll probably do tangent there. We want the holes to be in the bottom here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a 5/32 drill, and we're going to just drill a couple of holes here. All right, so you can see where these holes are. Now, if we mount this back on the plastic enclosure here, you can see there are a couple of ribs underneath here that we need to put slight notches in, and that is going to make the attachment of this grid charger slightly easier. It's going to keep this from bowing up. If you don't cut these here with like a Dremel, or I used a razor blade, you can see they're just small little recesses there. If you don't cut these, then the bolt heads on the bottom are going to stick up a little bit, and it just makes this a little bit harder to attach. So next we are going to attach this grid charger, and to do that we're going to stick it back through the way we had it before, and then we are going to take and put our M4x10 bolts that are included with the kit. We're going to put 2 of them through these holes. Like that. Turn this over, and then we're going to take 2 of the T-slot nuts that again come with the kit and just put them there, and take a 2.5mm Allen and screw these in. They don't need to be tight yet. Again, these don't need to be tight yet. Next, we're going to take and put the other 2 M4x10 bolts through the other side. Now these go through from top to bottom, whereas the other ones went from bottom to top. And now I'm going to hold these with 2 fingers, flip this upside down, and attach the 2 additional T-slot nuts that come with the kit here. Okay, these T-slot nuts should point away from that charger. They're going to be what grips onto the frame here. We're going to flip this over. I'm holding onto those T-slot nuts so they don't move their position. And we are going to tighten this the rest of the way. So here's what this looks like now that it's tightened down. You can see the nuts are just kind of pushing against the metal there. And now we're going to tighten these other 2 T-slot nuts. It doesn't matter which way these 2 T-slot nuts face. And so there is the attached grid charger. And finally, we need to put this on here. Again, if you haven't cut the plastic out from underneath here, then this might sit a little bit proud, and you just need to come in and cut that out a little bit. We're now going to take our MCM, which has the smaller white connector on one side and the 4 connectors on the other side, and we're going to put that back. The small connector should be on the same side as this 2x2 connector is here. And then we're going to take 4 of the bolts that we removed earlier, screw them in here loosely. Before we tighten these, we're going to take 2 of the 10mm bolts that we're holding the nickel metal hydride cells in. They're quite a bit shorter, and we're going to screw those in over here. And now that we have all 6 of these in, we can go ahead and tighten them all. Okay, and now finally we need to take and put a bend in this cable here, like so, and then take a zip tie and just zip tie the bend in this cable. And then we'll just cut the plastic tail off this zip tie.